this video review is for The Wilding of M's Path by Anna K. Wrenn. If you want to check out my review, I've just posted that. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below. And if you're on my blog, all the details are within the post. This is the video review. So The Wilding of M's Path by Anna K. Wrenn. This was an intense dystopian adventure. Like, oh, I love this. Now, I'm probably going to mess this up because when there's like a fantasy dystopian name and I don't know how to say it, that's where video reviewing becomes fun. So there was a bit in the book that did describe that the name was spelled out as C-Y-N, not sin. So I did a little bit of research. I'm not sure if it's right. So it's either shin or it's kin. But it's Shinda or Kinder. Lives, so yeah, Anna, I'd really appreciate it if you could tell me. But yeah, so I'm going to go with kin, because I think that's what they were getting at with the CYN. So kin lives in a solitary sort of existence as an outdoors woman, but when Khadija tracks her down, everything changes. And Khadija is a freedom fighter, and civilizations got way out of control as a result of a project that Kin was involved in years ago. And Khadija insists that she join her in the fight for freedom. For Kin, not that simple. Just not that simple. And she's hesitant. But this was fun, but it had a very scary element that the world could very much be like this one day, and probably in some cases we're not too far off situations like this. It could be very real rather than dystopian universe in fiction, and I really love the sense of danger lurking around every corner. Not that I want to live life like that, because that's not a nice way to live, but Anna had captured it perfectly in here. That is what would happen. That sense of danger, if you weren't with the masses in the crowd, would be lurking around every corner. And Khadija was really switched on to that, even though she was feeling really vulnerable, and all the sensory overloads that Kin was experiencing, and emotional dysregulation that Khadija awoke inside her. So there was always all this. There was like an edginess, like on edge for everyone. Reader, for Kin, for Khadija, everyone. And they shared quite the connection, really. The moment they met, Kin did not make things easy for Khadija, and heightened her fears sometimes. That then really, like I say, had her quite on edge, because Kin was unpredictable in some ways, and you needed a bit of predictability in this world. So somehow, and I really admired Khadija for this, she always remained calm, and she was ready to outrun any threat at any time, well prepared. And yeah, she was really on it, but you could tell she was wary. Just the second she let her guard down, something was going to go wrong, so she had it up a lot. Kin was truly unique as a character. She was so connected and sensitive to feelings, emotions, what her senses told her, and yet at other times she was so naive as a result of being away from the realities of the world, because she'd been that way for so long. And I loved how she was trying to remain carefree and true to the peaceful self she'd found in the mountains, and yet felt so uncomfortable at the same time. So many times she wanted to run, but she'd built this bond with Khadija, and a sense of a loyalty eventually had Sin realizing she needed to do something to stop all of this. She had a responsibility to it. So it was a very intriguing and imaginatively clever and creative story. There were some deeply disturbing realities that were heartbreaking, but really relevant to helping Kin to come to terms with the severity of what had resulted from the project. And it was an interesting read. It had lots of emotion and it had warmth to balance the darker moments as well. So I really enjoyed it. It got me thinking, and I really, really hope you're going to enjoy it too. I'll pop a link in the description so you can grab a copy of The Wilding of M's Path by Anna K. Wrenn, which I hope you will. If you've read The Wilding of M's Path, would love to know what you thought of it, so please do share and let us know. If you haven't read it yet, but you're planning to read it, it's on your read list, so you're now super intrigued and thinking, yeah, I want to read that, then again, please do let us know, because it's always great to find out what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I really, really hope you enjoy it. Bye!